Okay, this is TRN Take 2. It is the 14th of November, 2013, and I am back in the Lowcountry of South Carolina. TRN Take 1 was done while I was doing some contract work out in Oklahoma City, and the audio wasn't that great as I listened to it just now, so I thought maybe I would get back on the ball of putting my thoughts to video. I'm not very good at putting pen to paper anymore, although I need to. This may be a better way of me getting my thoughts out and training myself not to say being more conscious of my words. But again, the main focus of me doing this video this way is not to bring attention to myself, what I look like. I'm not ashamed of what I look like, but that's not the focus. So if anyone who happens to be listening to this is curious about what I look like, then you may not be here for the right reason. So my purpose is to share my thoughts with the YouTube community in hopes that maybe something that I say can spark an idea or an inspiration in someone else to maybe do things differently, to maybe think about things in a different way than they may have not considered prior to listening to this. So here goes. I am kind of in a place that I feel I'm seeing some light, but I've also felt stuck for a while. I've been in and out of work for the last it's going on 6 years now, and God has allowed some things to happen to me, around me, for me, but I just have not been finding consistency in anything other than the fact that I've been looking for work, not to find it, seeking answers to questions, and the answer hasn't always come quickly. Where I am right now is hours away from my lights being shut off, hours away from my phone internet bundle, as it were, being shut off. I'm 14 days late on this month's rent. Ironically, the last day of my year lease. Looking for solutions to getting back on track. The job market has been kind of difficult for the area that I live in, and although I have been offered a position, kind of, but not really, and it's in the making, nothing's concrete. Nothing is something that I can prove. Just waiting for the next step in the process of a very, very good position. Very good position. One that I think that I would prosper in and flourish and be able to grow and do some great things and definitely save some money and get back into the swing of things, getting back on top of my finances and that sort of thing. But it's close, but not very close. And what I'm dealing with today is just dealing with trusting in God, not necessarily trusting in man and what he or she can do for me, but recognizing that I have to put my total faith and my total trust in God. And what that has meant for me over the last, wow, I can't even say just 6 years, when I decided while on a impromptu but just a trip that I had taken to Europe 10 years ago, and just things not working out the way that I was hoping that they would, I kind of was forced to look at myself, look at my surroundings, and say, okay, Lord, I don't want to live another 32 years getting it wrong. I'm going to trust in you, and whatever that means, wherever it takes me, whatever transpires after this conversation, I'm going to trust you. And I can't say to anyone who's listening that it's been easy. It's been very difficult. It's been many nights where I've cried, felt like I was abandoned, left in the dark, seeking for answers, and God's just kind of just standing off to the side, just looking at me like, okay, I'm going to let her fall. She's going to pick herself up, but she's going to learn. She's not going to understand, but it's going to be for her own good. And 10 years later, yes, I've fallen. I've been in some good spots, but I've also been in some bad spots, emotionally, physically, and despite it all, of the friends and family that stopped calling and stopped coming around and stopped calling to check on me and all of that, I've definitely had to learn to rely more on God and His instruction than people. So I'm not really sure what else to say as of now, other than if you're going through something similar and you're not really sure what to do next, trust in God. Speak to Him as audibly as I'm speaking now. Share your thoughts, share your fears, share your concerns, share your anger, share all of that, because He knows anyway. And cry if you need to, scream if you need to. If it's warm where you are, take a walk. Get out in nature. It may take your mind off of it. If you like to exercise, go exercise. If you meditate, meditate. If you don't and you want to start today. If a song is on your heart to share just with yourself, sing. But do something other than complain. Do something other than complain to others. When you feel yourself getting ready to share something negative, stop. Say thank you. Any time of the day that you start to feel down or scared or concerned or anxious, say thank you. It's been my time. Thank you for listening. Until next time, namaste.